The miracle birth, a flash of light in a time of slavery. Israel was crushed under the iron boot of the Philistines, but God was preparing a weapon. An angel appeared to a sterile woman, promising a son who would begin the deliverance of Israel. He was to be a Nazirite, dedicated to God from the womb. As the word says, "You are sterile and childless, but you will conceive and give birth to a son. No razor may ever touch his head." The Lion of Timnah, divine lightning and human veins. On the road to Timnah, a young lion roared from the vineyards. It was a death sentence for any other man, but for Samson, it was an invitation. With no weapon in his hand, he tore the beast apart as if it were a young goat. As the word says, he tore the beast apart as if it were a young goat. The jawbone of a donkey, heaps upon heaps. The Philistines thought they could bind him. They sent 1,000 soldiers to capture the Lion of Dan. But Samson found a fresh jawbone of a donkey and struck down 1,000 men with it. As the word says, "With the jawbone of a donkey, I have made heaps upon heaps. With the jawbone of a donkey, I have killed 1,000 men." The gates of Gaza, a one-man army. He was invincible. He ripped the massive gates of Gaza from the earth and carried them on his shoulders to the top of a mountain. No man could defeat him, but the heart of the giant was weak. As the word says, he ripped the massive gates of Gaza from the earth and carried them on his shoulders. The betrayal of Delilah, whispers in the dark. In the valley of Sorek, the hero met his match, not in steel, but in whispers. Delilah nagged him until his soul felt the shadow of death. He uttered the words that would end his legend. "If my head were shaved, my strength would leave me." As the word says, how can you say I love you when you won't confide in me? Tell me, Samson, where does your great strength lie? The blind slave. The Lord had left him. The silver of the Philistine lords bought his doom. They gouged out his eyes and chained him to a millstone. The champion of Israel was now a blind slave, mocked in the temple of a false god. But hair grows back. As the word says, but he did not know that the Lord had left him. The final sacrifice. Sovereign Lord, remember me. The temple of Dagon was packed. Thousands cheered as the blind giant was led out. He felt the cold stone of the pillars. He breathed his final prayer, pushed with every fiber of his being, and the pillars snapped like dry twigs. As the word says, Sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, God, strengthen me just once more. Let me die with the Philistines.